Come have a seat by me. Have a seat by me, baby.
Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Babe, can you believe it? 2 short months ago.
You were sad and emotional?
Listen, it's the thing.
Where was I?
You were not there for me. I was crying in my pillow. But anyway.
And then we have 7 children under 9. Life is really full. That's why Darren fights with me all the time. You know what I'm saying? He actually picks the fight.
Jordan did this, but I'm doing this. If you know what I'm saying, if you're catching it, like counting, I ain't counting rings. But anyway, keep going. Come have a seat by me. Have a seat by me, baby. Babe, can you believe it? 2 short months ago, I was making this video because we were separate and I was feeling sad and all emotional and stuff. And I was making this video.
You were sad and emotional?
Listen, it's the thing.
Where was I?
You were not there for me. I was crying in my pillow. But anyway. So I woke up and I just had so much gratitude in my heart for our YouTube following at the time, which was 480 subscribers. And I was just so thankful for the community, just thinking about all the thoughtfulness and all the people we've gotten to know over this year of vlogging with our family.
Yeah.
And so 2 months ago, and it's been an ongoing thing.
Was it 2 months or 1?
Yeah, it was like 2 months ago, I think.
Okay.
So like it's been an ongoing thing, and it's been a crazy year for us, but outside of that, it's just been a crazy year for us, really building this community online. We weren't on social media. We were kind of coming,
out of the wilderness.
And then we're building this amazing community on YouTube. And so 2 months ago, we made that video. Check it out. 480. Thank you. 2 months later, it has been
crazy.
Bananas.
The family has grown by 15,000.
When did we name them the family? What were we at, 1,000?
So we were at a live. We were doing a live from the living room, which is kind of our time where we like to go live and interact with you.
Yeah.
And somebody asked, "What's our name?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, who are we? Basically, these subscribers that we interact with almost on a daily, weekly basis. Yeah. And we know you by name, and we love interacting with you. You guys come up in our conversations.
You're known names in the household. Even the kids talk about the people.
Yeah, Darren was like, what is there? Like, what are we going to call the subscribers? And I just had this pop in my head. My heart was like, they're the family. Yeah. They're like the family, like our family, our YouTube family. And we don't take that lightly. We don't just say that. And you know what? Like in any family, there's kind of like this standard of living or this culture, right? That families have. And all around the world, families have their own culture. Yeah. And we love it. In our family, we have a culture that our heart is multi-generations. Like we want to reach up to the fathers. Like as you've seen, we like to work around Pops, who's my grandfather, 96 years old. My parents, Papa and Mimi, they live with us. They're with our children almost on a daily basis. And then we have 7 children under 9. Life is really full, but amazing. We so value just kind of pulling from both ends and having this multi-generation walk together. And we have really seen with this growth that a lot of you maybe don't know the culture of the family here. Yeah. And so we just want to take the time to say, one, welcome. If you didn't know, welcome to the family. Like if you didn't know, if you've subscribed to this channel, you're in trouble because you're now part of the family. Like, so unsubscribe. That no hard feelings. You don't want to be part of this family.
No, you're part of the family. And it is what it is.
Stay subscribed.
We talked about how you don't get to choose your family in real life.
You don't get to choose your family.
We don't get to choose our family on YouTube, and we love that. But when you hit that subscribe button, you are a cousin, an uncle, a crazy uncle, the cool aunt, whatever it is. So you're part of the family.
That's right. So we've got a couple rules though that we uphold in our family. Yeah. The first one is the golden rule. Yeah. Like do unto others as you want done to you. Yeah, that's golden. The social world has kind of become an interesting space. people approach people on the social world, like these platforms and apps where you can just do something with a click of a button and say something. It's become a culture that you would never act in person. You would never walk up to somebody without even knowing them, without introducing yourself, and ask them questions without any context. So you know what? We're not saying we don't like the questions. We actually love. We're sharing intimate parts of our family.
Our first live was a Q&A, so we love that.
We're not afraid of the tough questions. We actually think family grows stronger when you are communicating. We love communicating. We love good communication. But the golden rule, treat people like you want to be treated.
We kind of added to it because it's the culture of commenting. So it's usually do unto others as you have them do unto you. But we're saying do and say unto others because the main communication on social is like you're saying stuff to people. It's not you're opening the door for them or you're, buying them something as a gift. It's all communicating through words. And so we're really saying, kind of the big thing is just like say things to people that you would want said to you.
Second one is, you know what, from a healthcare background, I'm a nurse, and I was raised up in my education, I'm saying, in my practice, that in a culture that things were private. Like you still had private things in your life. And we are not afraid, again, of the conversation, the dialogue, but everybody makes different decisions and everyone is in different parts of their journey. And there are certain things we still think are personal decisions and there should be a level of privacy. So while we're not afraid of communication, there are certain things that it's kind of the joke, like that's between you and your provider. That's between you and your therapist. That's between you and God. That's between, whatever it is for you. There's still a level that we may not share every single little gritty detail.
Hold on, babe. We're not going to share every single little gritty detail, and we won't have everything in common. Like that is the nature of life.
That's also the nature of family. I was gonna say, the next thing is we allow and cultivate disagreement. Disagreement done right actually breeds intimacy. So this is like a nugget. If you're married, if you're a friend, if you have relationships in your life, disagreement is healthy. You'll see on this channel, Darren and I actually disagree a lot. And we're gonna work through it. We're gonna push through to come together. But you know what? That actually breeds intimacy. We actually get closer through. That's why Darren fights with me all the time. You know what I'm saying? He actually picks the fight.
Jordan did this, but I'm doing this. If you know what I'm saying, if you're catching it, like counting, I ain't counting rings. But anyway, keep going. It's all the disagreements, y'all.
Look, I disagree with my mother on a daily basis, and she's on this vlog. I disagree with my family who's on this vlog. So you know what? You're the family. We might disagree, but you know what? That's okay. We can continue to work together. We got some OG mamas on the channel. They are in the comments a lot. And you know what? They are momming us a lot. They're in their 70s. They're in their 80s. You know what?
Who said love to see some safety glasses on you, Darren?
Yeah, Lynn.
Yes,
Lynn.
You're right.
She is constantly getting on Darren. I love it because I'm constantly getting on Darren.
15 safety glasses,
and they're cute.
Somehow I just don't find the time to go get them before I get on the mower or do whatever. So I'm like,
and then he's doing this later.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like rubbing. I'm
like, great, corneal abrasion coming this way because he's just rubbing the junk.
I love that stuff like that. We love that. We're not afraid of like correction and like suggestions and safety things. And when we were doing renovations, like where's the mask on the kids or whatever it was, it's like, we love that stuff.
We do, but you know what? Like they've seen more life than us. Like they're 80, they're 70. These people have seen 30 and 40 more years on us. So we listen to those things, but there's also something about like the generations coming together. So those disagreements, those are healthy. It allows people to see other perspectives, but also there's just a level of sometimes walking stuff out. And the rare thing with this channel is just like, there's a real tangible living by faith on our channel that there's a lot of unknowns for us.
Yeah.
We're just letting you in, like we're letting you have a front row seat to what that's like.
For sure.
So you're gonna see probably a lot of failure, and you know what? In turn, we think there's gonna be a lot of success, but you're gonna get to see it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so we're happy to have that, but let's just keep the dialogue rolling. And if you get offended or we get offended, let's just work through it, okay?
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just it. I mean, we just wanted to set it. I mean, one.
But no, there was one more thing.
Oh, go ahead.
So, sorry. So there's
I
one
thought
more.
you were
There's
stopping.
one
Did
more
y'all
kind
catch
of
that?
rule.
Y'all catch that pause? I think she was thinking, so I should have just.
No, there's one. No, it's good. There's one more thing. If there is straight up inappropriate comments, rude comments, or you're just wanting to not adhere to any of these standards, I'm sorry, but you'll be removed.
Yeah.
There's just a non-negotiable in certain things, like our children. It definitely comes with the territory, but what we want to let you know is like, we're not going to do this back and forth commenting to try and like enlighten you or get you to see things.
Yeah.
We're just going to report or block or remove you. I mean, no hard feelings, but there just definitely is a culture and a standard in our home and our family. We're happy to be so transparent and share so much of our life with you, and we want it to continue, but we also want you to know like there is a culture in the home.
Yeah, it's good. Now that Mama done got all the...
Mama bear, sorry, Mama bear. That term didn't come from nothing.
Yeah, no, it didn't, and neither did Daddy Bear, you know what I'm saying? But now that is out of the way, we are so incredibly thankful for this amazing community that's forming.
Yeah.
And, you know, we don't see these metrics and numbers climbing as something that's just like, oh yeah, you know, pat ourselves on the back, we're cool now. We see it as an opportunity that people are taking the time to, for whatever reason, watch videos on this channel. And so we want to seize that opportunity with providing some inspiration, some encouragement, teaching people about culture, just about, you know, human interaction, the way it should be. And it's not based on like, this is what I think. This is just like universal stuff. This is universal stuff that we believe across the board, you know, how people should just act, because deep down inside, everybody wants certain things, and all of those things are, they want to be loved, they want to be talked kindly to, they want to be treated good, they want to be inspired, they want to be encouraged, they, you know, it's like they want hope, they want to see families together again, because so
and
much
like
of our
even
life
criticism or constructive criticism or like a correction can be delivered in so much love. Like you think about like both of us played basketball, and we actually gravitated towards the coaches that were the hardest on us because we knew it was coming from a place that they wanted us to be better.
Totally. So, you know, we just want to take the opportunity, this attention that's forming on this channel, and, you know, we don't want to squander it. And so we are so excited about it, and it doesn't look like it's going to be stopping anytime soon, so that's pretty awesome. So with that said, welcome to the family. You have many videos that you can go and gain context for our family. We would love for you to do that. Check out the OG videos. Go start at number 1 and have a Homeland binge, and then you'll have some context of who we are and what we do and the crazy life we've lived just this past year, and it's going to get even crazier the next year. So you've come in at the right time, and we love it. Welcome.
And when you interact with us in the comments, you're interacting with us.
So with that said, like, people, whoever you are, whatever you know, 15,000 subscribers, family members came from, who are you? We do it often. Like, what is your name? If you haven't told us yet, where are you from? We want to, and then when you watch videos, like, make a comment, you know? It's not about, oh, if you comment and like, it's gonna throw us into this algorithm space. We don't really care about all that. We just want to interact with the humans on the other side of these numbers. These numbers are like, it's just crazy, all the graphs that YouTube keeps on certain things, but what we see on the other end of those numbers are humans. And unfortunately, YouTube doesn't show us the humans, they show us the numbers. So it's up to you to show us who you are. We want you to have a name. We want you to, you know, be known. We want to be able to interact with you. I've been seeing lately, like, some of the family members interacting with each other, which is like recently starting to happen. Do more of that. Like if somebody comments and they said something, it's not just for us to respond. You can respond to them too. So like I want to set that culture. Like Darren and Monica is not the only people who can respond to people. You guys talk to your family members. You ain't seen them all year, so talk to them. Say hi to them. But anyway, welcome to Homeland. Welcome to the family.
I mean, can you imagine a family reunion with 15,000 people? That would be a lot of chicken and watermelon.
Yeah, we might have to make something happen. We just, somehow
stay tuned.
Find a central location on the globe to bring
Virginia.
everybody.
Virginia. It is central to the globe.
That's right, Virginia.
Our UK family, Virginia. It's where we first came 300 years ago.
There you go. So we'll have a family reunion somehow. Maybe
Hawaii.
A virtual one.
We're good. We're central, Virginia.
Yeah. Good. Well, stay tuned. We got some crazy stuff coming up. So you came in at the right time. And for those of you who've been around, stick around. And I know you will. We love you. So we'll see you soon.